The food industry has poured billions into persuading you that so-called healthy fats are essential allies after age 60. But what if I told you that four of the most common fats you're likely consuming right now are silently damaging your joints, clogging your arteries, and speeding up muscle loss in your legs every single day? Shockingly, more than 99% of seniors have no idea this is happening. But science is finally uncovering the truth. A groundbreaking 2023 study revealed that the single worst fat, often promoted as clean and natural, can raise your heart disease risk by 35%, increase knee inflammation by more than 48%, and trigger a 41% drop in walking strength in just 90 days. You won't hear this on the nightly news, though, because these fats power a $1 trillion global industry, and they're hiding in your favorite snacks, spreads, and even meals marketed as healthy. In this video, we'll uncover the four worst fats you need to stop eating and the four best fats you should be consuming daily to rebuild leg strength, lower inflammation, and start feeling years younger. We've ranked them from least to most harmful, so be sure to stick around, because the number one good fat we reveal at the end may reduce joint pain by up to 60%, according to brand new clinical research. Every claim is backed by real science. We've combed through hours of peer-reviewed studies, all linked in the description below. Before we jump in, drop a comment and tell us, how old are you and which fats show up most in your meals each week? We read and respond to every comment with personalized advice. Now let's get into it. Here's the first fat you'll want to cut immediately. Number 4, full-fat dairy creamers. They might seem innocent in your morning coffee, but full-fat dairy creamers are one of the most deceptive sources of unhealthy fats for adults over 60. These aren't just richer versions of milk. They're typically packed with saturated dairy fats, artificial emulsifiers, and chemical stabilizers that your aging digestive system struggles to process. When consumed daily, especially in warm beverages, they can silently contribute to hardened arteries, blood sugar imbalances, and reduced circulation to your lower limbs. What's truly concerning is how these fats impact inflammation and insulin response. Once you hit your 60s, your body becomes less efficient at removing saturated fats from the bloodstream. Combine that with the fact that many seniors already lack the enzymes to digest dairy properly, and your seemingly harmless coffee creamer becomes a quiet trigger for daily inflammation. Research published in the Journal of Aging and Metabolism found that seniors who used high-fat dairy creamers every day had 21% higher post-meal triglycerides and elevated CRP levels, key markers of inflammation closely linked to leg discomfort and fatigue. And the concerns don't end there. Even creamers labeled natural often contain a mix of heavy cream, refined milk derivatives, and hidden thickeners like carrageenan, an additive known to irritate the gut lining and contribute to bloating, joint pain, and chronic inflammation in the legs and knees. Even more troubling, many older adults use these creamers multiple times throughout the day, assuming that small doses aren't a big deal. But over time, those saturated fats accumulate, especially as liver and gallbladder function naturally decline with age. If you've been feeling heaviness in your legs, minor ankle puffiness, or a slower stride by afternoon, your coffee creamer could be playing a hidden role. A smarter swap? Try unsweetened nut milk or a touch of low-fat dairy with no added chemicals. It might seem like a minor change, but ditching full-fat creamers could bring major relief to your joints and legs. Number 3, chia seeds in excess. They're popular, packed with omega-3s, and often labeled as a superfood. But for adults over 60, chia seeds can become a hidden source of digestive and metabolic stress when eaten too frequently. While they do contain alpha-linolenic acid ALA, a plant-based form of omega-3, chia seeds are extremely high in fat density and can be tough for aging digestive systems to process, especially when consumed dry, unsoaked, or in large servings. The core problem lies in chia's ability to soak up to 12 times its weight in water, forming a thick, gel-like substance in the gut. For seniors dealing with slower digestion, low stomach acid, or occasional constipation, this gel can cause bloating, stomach cramps, and interfere with nutrient absorption. A 2020 study in the Journal of Aging and Digestive Health found that older adults consuming more than 20 grams of chia daily experience more gastrointestinal discomfort, delayed fat breakdown, and higher post-meal triglycerides than those eating little to none. What complicates things further is that the body's ability to convert ALA into usable omega-3s like EPA and DHA is very limited in seniors, often less than 5%. So while the label may promote brain and joint benefits, that fat may not actually be delivering much support at all. Combine chia with other high-fat foods like seeds or nuts, and you risk overwhelming your system, slowing fat metabolism, and adding to feelings of leg heaviness and fatigue. If chia seeds are a daily staple in your puddings, smoothies, or baked treats, it might be time to scale back. Use them only when they've been fully soaked and keep portions small. Pair chia with digestion-friendly fats like eggs or fish, rather than piling on more seeds. In this case, more isn't better. Too much chia equals too much fat, too much fiber, and too much fermentable matter, all of which can interfere with the healing and energy boost you're likely aiming for. Number 2, processed meat fats. You may not think twice about bacon drippings or sausage grease being part of your regular fat intake. But if you're eating breakfast meats, deli cuts, or even so-called lean options like packaged turkey or ham, you're still taking in a harmful dose of processed, saturated animal fat. After 60, this type of fat becomes one of the most damaging ingredients in your diet, not just because it's saturated, but because of how it's altered through curing, smoking, and preserving. That's when it turns toxic. When animal fats are treated with nitrates, cooked at high heat, and preserved with additives, as they are in bacon, salami, sausages, and deli meats, they undergo a chemical shift. This process produces advanced lipid oxidation end products, ALEs, compounds that spark oxidative stress, which harms blood vessels, breaks down gut integrity, and promotes inflamed, stiff joints. A 2021 study in Aging and Disease reported that seniors who ate processed meat fats 4 or more times per week had a 41% higher risk of arterial stiffening, 32% more joint inflammation, and a notable rise in CRP levels, a core marker tied to age-related inflammation. What makes these fats even more problematic is how they affect glucose and insulin function in older adults. They slow digestion, spike blood sugar after meals, and impair how your body responds to insulin. The result? More belly and leg fat storage, delayed muscle repair, and a higher risk of muscle wasting. If you're eating these meats in the morning, when your cortisol is naturally high, it sets the stage for weight gain and leg fatigue before lunchtime. Even more concerning, many older adults think they're making a healthier choice by opting for low-fat ham, turkey sausages, or pre-cooked meats. But these often hide chemically altered animal fats. The effects may not be instant, but over time, they add up. That knee stiffness, ankle swelling, or pressure in your chest after climbing stairs could be signs of long-term fat damage building up in your body. Eliminating bacon, cold cuts, sausages, and other prepackaged meats from your diet is one of the quickest ways to lower internal inflammation and help your legs bounce back. Instead, choose fresh, unprocessed meats, grilled, baked, or stewed, without added preservatives or fats. Number 1, excess avocado fat. Yes, you heard that correctly, avocados. While they're often celebrated as a nutritional powerhouse, especially for younger people, they can actually be problematic for adults over 60 when eaten in large amounts. The avocado itself isn't harmful. The issue is how much you eat, what you eat it with, and how your aging body processes its dense load of monounsaturated fat. As we get older, digestion slows, insulin response weakens, and bile production decreases. That makes it harder for your system to properly digest and absorb high-fat plant foods like avocado. Unlike a drizzle of olive oil or a small handful of nuts, avocados are usually eaten in much larger portions, often half or a whole fruit at once. That's 15 to 30 grams of fat in one meal. For those with a sluggish liver or reduced gallbladder efficiency, that amount can lead to bloating, poor fat absorption, and a noticeable energy crash after eating. A 2022 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Aging found that seniors who regularly consumed high-fat plant-based foods like avocado experienced 22% more inflammation after meals, signaling a spike in internal stress from digestion. Even more troubling, the study showed that combining avocado with other fatty foods, such as eggs, oils, or cheese, slowed the body's ability to clear triglycerides from the blood. When fat lingers in your bloodstream, it raises the likelihood of stiff arteries, brain fog, and sluggish circulation throughout the body. Avocados also contain beta-sitosterol, a plant compound that mimics cholesterol. While this may help lower cholesterol for some, in older adults with hormonal imbalances, it can interfere with DHA and testosterone levels, two hormones that play a vital role in energy, muscle preservation, and leg strength. Since seniors already tend to have lower levels of these hormones, large amounts of beta-sitosterol can make the problem worse. So here's the bottom line. A little avocado is fine, but eating it daily in large portions can backfire. If your digestion is slow, your cholesterol is borderline, or you feel tired after meals with avocado, you may be overdoing it. Too much fat in one go can overwhelm your system, leading to more inflammation and slower muscle recovery. Scale it back to just a quarter of an avocado a few times a week, ideally paired with lean proteins and low-fat dishes. And if you're feeling gassy, heavy, or drained after eating avocado, listen to your body. It's trying to tell you something. The goal isn't to cut avocados out completely, but to eat them in moderation. After 60, your body needs support, not excess. Now that we've covered the fats that could be holding you back, let's switch gears. Up next are the 4 healthiest fats every senior should add to their diet to boost brain clarity, muscle strength, hormone support, and lower body mobility. Number 4, coconut meat. Don't be distracted by all the buzz around coconut oil. What adults over 60 truly benefit from is the whole coconut meat itself. This is the thick, white interior of the coconut that offers fat in its most unrefined, body-friendly form. Unlike extracted oils, coconut meat delivers medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, alongside fiber, essential minerals, and natural antioxidants, all of which work in harmony to enhance energy, muscle repair, and fat burning. Unlike typical dietary fats, the MCTs found in coconut take a different route in your body. They skip the liver's slow breakdown process and head straight into your cell's mitochondria, where they're used as quick-burning fuel. For seniors, that's a game changer. With a slower metabolism and less efficient energy conversion after 60, these MCTs help lift fatigue, especially in the legs and brain. In fact, research from the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolic Health revealed that older adults who consumed coconut-derived MCTs daily experienced a 23% boost in walking endurance and better energy use in leg muscles within just 4 weeks. Coconut meat also provides lauric acid, a natural antimicrobial fat that helps eliminate inflammation-causing bacteria in the digestive system, offering added support for joints and gut health. But it doesn't stop there. Coconut fat plays a critical role in supporting hormonal balance, an essential piece of the puzzle for maintaining lower body strength. MCTs can help the body produce more testosterone and DHEA, two hormones that drop significantly after 60 and are directly tied to stronger bones, lean muscle, and faster physical recovery. Best of all, pure coconut meat avoids the hidden sugars and additives often found in coconut-flavored snacks or yogurts. Just 2 to 3 tablespoons of raw or dried, unsweetened coconut meat, whether in a smoothie, sprinkled on oatmeal, or eaten alone, can give your legs more power, improve energy levels, and support healthier fat metabolism. It's not just a tropical treat, it's a fat your body over 60 can truly absorb and thrive on. Number 3, egg yolks. For years, egg yolks were unfairly vilified for their cholesterol content. But for people over 60, the science now tells a different story. Egg yolks are among the most nourishing and restorative fat sources available. And the fats found in the yolk aren't just safe for seniors, they're essential. Each yolk contains a well-balanced mix of healthy saturated and monounsaturated fats, along with vital fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin D, choline, lutein, and omega-3s. These compounds directly contribute to leg muscle recovery, sharper brain function, and hormone stability in aging bodies. What makes yolks especially effective is how these fats are delivered. With phospholipids, nature's own absorption aids, this combination helps your gut take in nutrients more efficiently, even if your digestion has slowed with age. A 2019 study published in Nutrients found that older adults who ate whole eggs every day improved their lean muscle mass, walking speed, and lower body strength by 21% over just 12 weeks. The improvements were most notable among those who included eggs in their evening meals. Egg yolks are also one of the best natural sources of choline, a nutrient essential for muscle coordination and nervous system performance. Without enough choline, your legs may feel weak, slow to respond, or unstable under pressure. Many seniors have a silent choline deficiency that contributes to muscle fatigue, delayed recovery, and a higher risk of falls. Reintroducing egg yolks into your diet can help reverse this, often without you even noticing. The secret is moderation. You don't need to load up on eggs every day. Just 1 or 2 whole eggs a few times a week can dramatically improve the quality of fats you're getting. They're most beneficial when soft-boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled, without loading them up with butter or processed cheese. And if you've been skipping the yolk and only eating the white, it's time to rethink. The white offers protein, but the yolk gives your body the fats and nutrients it needs to truly rebuild and thrive. Number 2, fatty fish skin. It's the part most people avoid, peel away, or toss in the trash. But the skin on fatty fish like salmon and mackerel is one of the most underappreciated sources of healthy fat that adults over 60 should be eating regularly. Packed with collagen-rich and anti-inflammatory fats, fish skin helps repair joints, sharpen brain function, and strengthen your lower body. Unlike processed oils, the fat in fish skin comes in its natural state, intact with connective tissue, protein, and amino acids your aging body craves. Its real power lies in the combination of omega-3 fatty acids, tightly bound to collagen and elastin. This duo helps your body not only absorb these nutrients efficiently, but also deliver them directly to the areas that need them most: your joints, muscles, and connective structures. A study in Nutrients found that seniors who ate whole fish with the skin intact reported 32% less joint pain, improved knee flexibility, and better muscle elasticity compared to those who skipped the skin. Simply put, leaving the skin off your fish means missing out on one of the most effective natural anti-aging tools available. Fish skin is also a potent source of glycine and proline, 2 amino acids critical for collagen production in your legs, knees, and tendons. As collagen levels drop with age, these tissues lose their elasticity and resilience, causing aches, stiffness, and slower healing. Unlike powdered collagen, fish skin provides these nutrients along with the healthy fats that help them get absorbed and used where they're needed most. It's a complete nutritional package, not a synthetic shortcut. Here's something many overlook. While fish oil capsules can spoil and lose effectiveness over time, the fats in fish skin remain stable when gently cooked. They're naturally protected by antioxidants like astaxanthin, which shield omega-3s from breakdown and help neutralize harmful free radicals in your joints and muscles. That translates into better inflammation control and quicker recovery from daily activity like walking or climbing stairs. To get the most benefit, skip frying and heavy charring. Instead, bake or grill your fish with the skin on, season it lightly, and enjoy it while it's crisp. Just 2 servings a week of salmon or mackerel with the skin can noticeably improve joint flexibility and leg strength. Number 1, grass-fed beef tallow, in whole form, not processed. This one might surprise you. For decades, saturated fat from red meat was blamed for everything from clogged arteries to heart disease. But modern research is painting a very different picture. And if you're over 60, one of the most beneficial fats for boosting strength, balancing hormones, and supporting joint repair isn't hiding in a supplement. It's right in the natural fat of grass-fed beef. This is known as tallow, whether rendered or left whole in cuts like steak or short ribs. Unlike refined oils and ultra-processed spreads, beef tallow is naturally embedded within the muscle, delivering a spectrum of highly absorbable nutrients that your aging body can actually utilize. What sets grass-fed beef fat apart is its rich content of stearic acid, a type of saturated fat that doesn't raise cholesterol and has been shown to enhance mitochondrial function, the power centers of your muscle cells. That's especially important after 60, when energy production begins to slow down. A 2022 study in Metabolism, Clinical and Experimental, found that seniors who included stearic acid-rich beef fat in their meals experienced an 18% improvement in muscle energy output, better blood sugar control, and a noticeable reduction in abdominal fat, all without changing their exercise habits. But there's more. Grass-fed beef tallow is also a rich source of conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, a natural fat shown to ease inflammation in the joints, enhance muscle recovery, and improve how the body processes fat. CLA acts differently than most plant oils. It zeroes in on visceral fat, the deeper belly fat that disrupts posture, weakens the core, and contributes to metabolic problems. One clinical trial revealed that older adults who consumed CLA-rich beef fat had stronger lower body endurance and experienced less joint pain during daily activity. And because this fat is naturally coupled with protein and muscle, it digests more slowly, keeping you fuller longer and helping to avoid sugar crashes, cravings, or overeating later. Factors that can disrupt muscle repair and promote leg fat storage. Many seniors steer clear of red meat because of outdated cholesterol fears. But current evidence shows that moderate consumption of grass-fed beef, fat included, has no harmful effect on heart health when part of a well-rounded diet. For best results, avoid processed meats and instead go for untrimmed, natural cuts like grass-fed steaks, short ribs, or stew meat, prepared gently, baked, braised, or grilled without charring the fat. So now you know, not all fats are equal. And once you're over 60, that difference matters more than ever. The wrong fats can quietly stiffen your joints, fog your thinking, and drain the strength from your legs. But the right fats? They can help rebuild your energy, calm inflammation, and keep you moving confidently for years to come. The reality is, most older adults are just a couple of small changes away from feeling stronger, lighter, and more energized. But no one's talking about it because there's no big money in simple solutions. If you've stuck with us this far, you now have what most people don't: clarity. You've seen the research, you understand the risks, and you know exactly which fats to cut and which to embrace. That afternoon fatigue in your thighs, the subtle ache in your knees, you can turn it around. One smart swap at a time. Now we want to hear from you. How old are you? Where are you watching from? And what kinds of fats do you eat regularly? Leave a comment below. We read everyone and respond with customized tips to help you stay active, stay strong, and stay independent for as long as possible. If this video gave you a new perspective, pass it on. Click like, share it with someone you care about over 60, and subscribe for more weekly videos packed with helpful, science-backed advice. You're not past your prime. Your strength isn't lost. You just needed the right guidance, and now you have it. We'll see you in the next one. Stay strong, stay sharp, and above all, keep moving. If you have questions or thoughts, drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching.